Long before the fairy tale wedding of Charles and Diana in 1981, there was Charles and Camilla. They first met in 1970. Their bond never broke, even when they were married to other people. Monarchy and monogamy rarely go hand in hand.
I think that probably Camilla has completed her journey from being, one of the most vilified women in this country to being not one of the most popular, but being amongst a certain lot of people very popular indeed.
That journey from mistress to queen has been agonizing. In the early 90s, when Charles and Diana's marriage was faltering, his decades-long affair was revealed in a recording of an intercepted, explicit bedtime phone call with Camilla. The tabloids dubbed it Camilla-gate.
I'm sure they were hideously embarrassed. But I think when people are in love, they say all sorts of silly things to each other. But it's nobody's business.
I feel that the readers are big enough, adult enough, and deserve to know the facts. So we publish the transcript and they can make their own minds up.
For Charles, it was humiliating proof of his affair and brought into question his suitability as heir. For Camilla, it made her an outcast.
The Queen wouldn't go anywhere where she knew she was. And Prince Philip was absolutely not interested in her.
Charles never seemed to cut ties with Camilla, and that first interview he and Diana did after their engagement was telling.
I'm amazed that she's been brave enough to take me on.
And I suppose in love.
Of course. Whatever in love means.
Diana later said she felt traumatized after the interview. And that was just the beginning. The wedding went ahead, and there among the guests was Camilla. She even befriended Diana in the early days of the marriage, before Diana famously said in an interview, "There were 3 of us in the marriage, so it was a bit crowded." In his book, Prince Harry says he and his brother William urged their father not to marry Camilla, that he feared she'd be a wicked stepmother, and that she was a villain and dangerous, because, he claims, she leaked stories to the press to bolster her image.
I think she's brave because she manages somehow to cope with people saying awful things about her, whether it was Diana saying she was a Rottweiler, or whether it's Prince Harry saying she's a villain.
After Diana's tragic death, Camilla did keep a low profile until this moment in 1999. It was their first public appearance as a couple. Photographers tipped off in advance used so many flashes the British Epilepsy Association urged broadcasters to stop airing it. They made every front page, slowly winning over the tabloid press that had almost destroyed Camilla. It took longer to win over the Queen.
After a private ceremony.
In 2005, when they were married, Charles's boys were there, but not his mother, though she did host the reception.
An enormous campaign, a PR campaign, has been launched to rehabilitate her and to make her acceptable to the public, and it's been very effective.
6 months before she died, the Queen said it was her special wish that Camilla become Queen Consort, and Camilla has quietly carried on. She's patron to many charities with a special interest in domestic violence.
She worked very hard. Plus, and it's a very big plus, she had made Charles extremely happy, very relaxed. They have so much in common. They had the same sense of humour. They would roar with laughter at the same thing.
Their perfectly imperfect love affair enduring it all, now as King and Queen. Dawna Friesen, Global News, London.